Hello, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and today I wanted to talk further about how to live out of society's norms. A subscriber asked if I would continue talking about this subject, so here I am talking about it. I'm going to focus on one thing in particular that people can do to live outside of society's norms, is to cook for themselves. Every now and then I'll order a pizza every now and then when I have extra money and we're all tired and we haven't gone grocery shopping. Or every now and then, I'll go to, but I don't go out to eat and go to fast food restaurants often, every once in a blue moon. And usually if I do have something that isn't prepared by me, it's usually I order a pizza. And occasionally I'll get burritos out to eat. But that's not often. It's probably once or twice a month at the most. So that's one thing you guys can do, is learn how to cook for yourself. When I started cooking, I was 5 years old. I learned how to make the basic things. I pretty much learned by watching what my mom used to do. She didn't formally teach me how to cook. I watched her. And then from what I saw of what she did, I took over with cooking a lot of the times. I would make a lot of the meals for the family. But it doesn't matter how old you are. You're never too old or too young to learn how to cook for yourself. And another reason why it's a good idea to start learning how to cook for yourself is so that you can see exactly what ingredients are going into your meal. A lot of times when you go out to eat, you don't know what they're putting in your food. And if the establishment is a place that you've never been to, who knows? So by you making your own food, at least with me and my experience of making my own meals for so many years, I start to want to grow my own food as much as I can. Out here in California, we had a drought for several years. We're not in that anymore because it's been raining a lot, maybe a little more than usual to compensate. But before the drought and everything, I used to grow produce all the time in my backyard. All kinds of things: lettuce, collard greens, tomatoes, all kinds of things. I can list a ton of things. But we stopped because we went through that drought, and also the soil in our backyard wasn't that great. So I think this time around I'm going to experiment with just getting some pots and growing tomatoes and things like that in pots. For the season, I want to experiment with that, get some seeds for that. So yeah, that's what you can do, is learn how to cook for yourself. And you can start off simple. And that way you're not contributing to the commercialism that is revolved around fast food restaurants and things of that nature. Like I said, a lot of times you don't know what people are putting in their food. You don't know about the hygiene, if they're washing their hands. I went to a Subway restaurant a long time ago, and I was getting ready to order, and I saw that they didn't have any gloves on their hands, and one of them, their fingernails looked dirty, so I got out of there right away. So yeah, you never know how people are in the food industry handling your food that you're going to eat. I'm not saying all establishments are like that, but there are a lot of places that are not as particular when it comes to hygiene and really keeping up with all of that. So yeah, that's another way of living out society's norms. When I was working outside of the home at this one health food store, ironically, I'd go on my lunch break, and I would, at the time I was raw foodist, so I'd either have a salad or I'd have my smoothie that I would make, a green smoothie. And I would see people literally coming in with Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box and all that in a health food store. It just felt ironic to me. And I would be drinking on my... I remember once I was drinking a smoothie, my green smoothie, and this woman comes up to me and is like, "What are you drinking?" And I'm like, "It's a green smoothie." Says, "Wow, it looks really daunting." And as she's sitting there eating her cheeseburger or whatever, it's like, "Hey, I didn't judge you for eating that, and you're judging me for eating something that's healthy." So yeah, so yeah, that's what I would do. I would bring my own lunch to work instead of buying stuff out all the time. the most that I would buy when I was working at the health food store was like a juice or something like that, kombucha or whatever like that. So that's another way to think outside the box. Just try to find out all these ways that you can be more healthy. And the more healthy you are, the more you'll work towards that goal to live a sustainable lifestyle to where you don't have to really rely completely on grocery stores. I'm not at the point where I completely don't go to a grocery store, but I'm working towards that. So little by little. And I want to be doing trips to the market this coming summer, maybe sometime towards the end of the spring. But that's another thing too, as far as helping you to prepare your foods for yourself. Go to like open markets if you have any where you live, and look at all the produce and the stuff that's being sold there by people that grow their produce within their own garden. That way you have a complete connection with where your food is coming from. And a lot of times the hands that are dealing with this food are very friendly hands and loving hands. And so that energy is going to be in the food that you eat. So yeah, I hope this helps anybody out there that is trying to live out of society's norms and trying to do the most that they can to make themselves and their families and friends a lot healthier in this world, on this planet that we're living in. So yeah. Thank you for subscriber for asking me to do more, elaborate more on this topic. I enjoy talking about it and sharing what I know. And I'll bring forth more information about this topic so that you guys can have some ideas and you can throw back ideas to me. And then maybe I could talk about it on an upcoming show. So yes, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes and shares, and thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below, and like I said, any question you put down below regarding this topic, I can turn it into a show. So yeah, take it easy guys, and just get in tune with who you are, truly. And the best way to do that is to take some time out and meditate on these things that you want to see improving in your world. Alrighty guys, see you soon. Peace.